Once upon a time in the quiet village of Tillybrook, there was a curious little girl named Mira who loved three things more than anything: bubblegum, cats, and magic. "Oh my jelly beans, is that bubblegum?" Mira gasped. She reached out and plucked a shiny pink bubble. As soon as she popped it into her mouth and started chewing, the world began to spin. Suddenly, a fluffy white cat with sparkling wings flew down from the top of the tree. "Hello," said the cat in a cheerful voice. "You've chewed the magic bubblegum of flight. For 1 hour you can fly. But beware, the spell ends at sunset." Without a second thought, Mira felt herself lift off the ground. "Whoa!" She laughed as she soared through the clouds, doing flips and loops with the flying cat beside her. They flew over chocolate rivers, rainbow meadows, and even waved to a group of dancing turtles on top of a mountain. But as the sun began to set, the cat gently reminded her, "Time to head back, Mira. The spell will end soon." Just as they reached the bubblegum tree again, Mira slowly floated down to the ground. "That was amazing," she cried. The cat smiled. "Come back anytime. The tree only shares its magic with those who believe in fun, kindness, and a little bit of mischief." From that day on, Mira visited the tree every week. Sometimes she flew. Sometimes she helped the cat deliver magical candy to the forest animals. And every time it felt like the beginning of another magical adventure.
Once upon a time, there was a poor woodcutter who lived near a forest. He would go into the forest, chop wood, and sell it in the village to earn a little money. While cutting a tree near a river, his axe slipped from his hands and fell into the deep water. He tried to find it, but the river was too deep, and he became very sad. A beautiful angel appeared from the river. She held a golden axe in her hands and asked, "Is this your axe?" He looked at the shining golden axe and said, "Not mine. I lost my iron axe." The angel smiled and disappeared into the water again, back with a silver axe, and asked, "Is this your axe?" Again, the woodcutter said, "No, that one is also not mine." Finally, the angel came up with his old, iron axe. The woodcutter happily said, "Yes, that's my axe." The angel was very pleased with his honesty. She gave him all three axes, the gold, silver, and iron ones, as a reward for telling the truth.
A lion was sleeping in the forest. Was playing nearby and accidentally ran across the lion's nose. The lion woke up and caught the mouse with his big paw. The mouse was very scared and said, "Please forgive me, O king. I didn't mean to disturb you. If you let me go, I will help you one day." The lion laughed and said, "You, a tiny mouse. How could you ever help me?" But he let the mouse go. A few days later, the lion was caught in a hunter's net. He tried to escape but couldn't. He roared loudly for help. The little mouse heard the roar and ran to help. He used his sharp teeth to cut the ropes and set the lion free. The lion was surprised and said, "Thank you, little friend. I see now even a small mouse can help a mighty lion." Lion's nose. The lion woke up and caught the mouse with his big paw, very scared, and said, "Please forgive me, O king, disturb you. If you let me go, I will help you one day." And said, "You, a tiny mouse." But he let the mouse